We're standing here on the island of Crete, not far from the ocean, in a little village called Gortyn. And the Apostle Paul wrote to Titus and told him to go to Crete and to set in order the things that were wanting and to ordain elders in every city. And this village holds a special place in my heart because it reminds me of the work of the gospel. It reminds me of missions. Titus was finding believers who had probably been saved initially on the day of Pentecost. And Paul said, you need to set some things in order. You need to ordain pastors. And he taught him in chapter 1 of Titus how to determine who should be the pastor. And in chapter 3, how to establish the doctrine of the Lord Jesus Christ. And we understand that this island had an ancient Minoan society. Not far behind me is the oldest Greek laws found on tablet stones in all of Greece, and containing amazing laws for the time 2,500 years ago. But all of those laws and all of that false religion left a tremendous vacuum and a great need for the truth of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And even as missionaries today go to a strange land filled with different cultures and wicked teachings, it is their responsibility to win, baptize, and teach. And that's what Titus did here in Gortyn, not far from the ocean, about 300 miles from Libya, the southernmost part of Europe, a strategic area. Paul came through here on his way to Rome, where he was to give his defense to Caesar, and where he was, of course, imprisoned. And so this is a strategic part of our story and Paul's journeys, not only because he came through here, but because he sent Titus here. And Titus did such an amazing job establishing these early pastors that around 200 years later, when the Roman emperor demanded that they call him Lord, there were 10 pastors from Crete who refused, and they became early martyrs of the Christian faith. It's my prayer that young men trained at West Coast Baptist College or other Bible colleges in our nation today will become so convinced and so strong in their faith that, like those 10 martyrs of Gortyn, they will never compromise their faith in Jesus Christ.